Welcome to your yoga for tight shoulders. We're going to move the shoulder joints, open up the chest and the mid back to help you feeling better than when you started. So let's get started. We'll first begin stepping to the top of our mat, rooting down through the feet, and then push down as you inhale and lengthen, reaching the arms up overhead. So see if you can get as tall as possible by pushing down and then lengthening up through the fingertips. Be careful not to elevate the shoulders or the neck, but we're just trying to lengthen the arms up and away from the body. So stretch through the fingertips. See if you can just lengthen the arms a bit more. And now as we're standing here, take the ribs and just slightly draw them inward. So we're getting length up through the chest, but not just flaring out through the ribs. Go ahead and breathe. And now tee the arms out, dropping the palms down toward the floor, and then interlace the fingers behind you. Drop the hands down, lengthen the arms, and then roll the shoulders back. Now you can open the chest and open the ribs, dropping the hands down, and with an inhale, look upward toward the ceiling. Good. As we exhale then, keep the fingers interlaced, softly bend the knees, and then start to dive forward, rounding the spine, letting the hands lift up and off of the back, and trying to pull the arms up and overhead, as if they're trying to come all the way over to rest on the floor in front of you. Good, now inhale. You're gonna roll the spine back up to standing. Keep the fingers interlaced. Again, rise upward. Drop the hands down and open up the chest one more time. Big inhale. And then exhale one more time. We're going to dive forward, round the torso, bring the arms overhead. And then release the fingertips and just let the arms then drape down and reach toward the floor. And we're coming into a forward fold. Bend your knees now and bring your hands to the mat. And you're going to step back, coming to both knees. The hands will be directly underneath the shoulders and knees directly underneath the hips. Press down through the right hand, and with an inhale, we're going to pull and open the left hand up to the sky. So try to keep your hips in place, and now rotate through the spine, twist and open the chest, and reach your fingertips toward the sky. Now exhale, reach through your opposite side, arm and leg. So you're just twisting the torso here. And then inhale, press down through your bottom hand, reach open. Exhale once again, thread through. Inhale, open and reach. And then this time we're going to exhale, thread through. Now start to lower through your right arm. So we're coming all the way down and releasing your left ear to the mat. And this big twist coming through the shoulder. And then walk your right arm up overhead. Fingertips push into the mat. And see if you can push into your right hand to twist open just a bit further. All right, bring your right hand back now. Coming back to all fours. And then we'll reverse the direction of our twist. So right hand now will reach up and open. Again, pushing down through the left hand, twist and reach the torso upward. Exhale now, thread through, reaching back between your left arm and left leg. Inhale to twist and open. Exhale, thread through again. We'll open one more time with an inhale, really press down to the left arm. And then thread through once again. This time come all the way down, resting your right ear down to the mat, putting it into the right shoulder. Now stretch the left arm overhead, push into the fingertips and find a nice twist here through the shoulder. All right, then bring your left hand back, press into the left hand, come back to all fours. And then we're gonna stretch the arms out, tuck the toes underneath, and then press up and lift and come into a downward facing dog. So press through the hands and lift your hips nice and high. We're trying to open the shoulders here. So press so that your chest is coming closer and closer to your thighs. You can just relax the legs a little bit in order to open up the shoulders a bit further. So again, press into both hands. Think about pushing away from the mat, allowing the shoulders to rotate, coming past your ears, chest coming closer to your thighs, and then breathe here as you open up. Now from your down dog, inhale and lift your right leg up to the sky. Then come forward, bring your knee to your nose, and you're gonna step up to your right thumb. Then drop the back knee down. So we're in this lunge position here and press your hips forward. Then rise the fingertips off the ground, and with an inhale then, you're gonna bring the arms overhead, fingertips to the sky, and then seal the hands together. Drop the hands down behind you so your thumbs come to your upper back. Now open the chest and see if you can look upward as you're slightly pushing your head into your hands and pressing the hips forward. Excellent, and then exhale, release. Hands will come down to the mat. Push up on your back toes, and with an exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Now we'll inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose, and step to your left foot. Drop the back knee down. And once again, we're gonna rise upward. Send the arms up, big inhale. Seal the hands together, drop the hands down behind you, and once again, open up, pressing the hips forward, and look up toward the ceiling. Good, exhale, release the hands again. Pop up on the back toes and step back to your downward facing dog once again. Deep breaths to hold here. Then exhale and drop the knees down. Shift your hips forward, and we're just gonna lower the belly as if you're doing a push-up. So lying down here on your stomach, reach the right arm out so the palm is to the floor in a teed out position. You're gonna press through the left hand and start to roll your body, twisting toward the right arm. So we're gonna open up the chest and shoulder here. Left foot is reaching back to the floor. And now take the left arm, reach up to the ceiling, and think as if you're trying to press the back of your palm to the other hand. A slight squeeze of the shoulder blades here. And then exhale, roll back onto the belly. We'll go the other direction. So left arm out now. Starting to twist, bringing the right leg up and over. And then once again, reach your right hand up to the sky. Stretch back. Again, as the back of your hands are trying to touch. And then go ahead and release. Coming back down to the mat, you're gonna bring your hands down to the floor, resting one hand on the other, and then bring your forehead down to rest on your hands. Let the elbows reach out wide here. And then keeping the hands attached to the forehead, feet down to the floor, you're going to take an inhale and lift the head and arms off of the ground, trying to lift with the upper back. Don't forget to breathe here. Keep the elbows stretched out wide. And then exhale, release right back down, forehead to hands. Now take the arms and we're going to stretch them straight out in front of you. So thumbs upward, fingers straight out. This time you can release or lift the legs off the ground. We're going to lift the arms, lift the legs with a big inhale. Reach up, a nice big back bend here. Extend through the toes and fingers and breathe. And then once again, release. Hands down to the mat, forehead down to hands. Now we'll take one more here. So you're going to take the arms all the way around. Interlace the fingers behind you. So interlace the fingers. Now roll the shoulders back as best as you can. And we're going to pull the hands back, lift the chest up, and then take the head. We're going to tilt upward and look as high as you can as you roll the shoulders back. And once again, release the hands, release the forehead to the hands, and settle here. You're gonna let the legs go out to the width of your mat. And then just bend your knees and let both legs fall to one direction and then the other. So they're making a little wiping motion and just releasing the pelvis, the spine. All right, let the legs straighten again. Zip the legs together. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and just start to press back. You're gonna come all the way hips to heels. So keep the legs in, hips to heels. Now around the spine forward. Release the head down to the mat and then reach the hands back to grab the feet here and just let the shoulders roll and release. So just try to soften here. So we're compressed and rounding forward, but just try to allow the upper back and shoulders to roll down and relax. Take a deep breath in, that you feel the breath coming all the way down your spine and filling up through your low back. And then with an inhale, roll up. We're going to come to a seated position. Sitting up as tall as you can, we'll drop the hands down by your sides. Take a big roll of the shoulders up to your ears and then drop them back. Once again, roll up to the ears and drop them back. We'll do this 2 more times with the other direction. So now roll back and upward, back and upward, and then just settle down into the shoulders. Take a big stretch and inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Find as much length as you can through the body. So root down through the hips, stretch out through the spine. Big breath in here. And then we'll exhale, turn the palms down toward the floor, releasing the arms. And we'll take 1 more breath. So big inhale, scoop the air, bringing the palms up toward one another. Find length yet again. And now seal the hands together with a big exhale through the mouth. Bring your hands all the way down through to heart center. And relax here. And that is all for your yoga for tight shoulders. Until next time.